Today on Retro Rewind, we continue our journey to rise through the ranks with our sights set on 8500 VR. We're also going to ignore that I have 1000 more VR than last time because I didn't know that VR was shared between Item Rain and regular races. And if you've been enjoying the Retro Rewind videos, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And with that being said, it's rewind time. Alright, so we're back again at 7500 VR. Man, so many... Oh, what an awful start. Anyways, so we're back. We had a little bit of issues getting things set up here because we had the huge update that added an item switch, and it completely messed with the way that it completely messed with my VR because I had to figure out like my save data and stuff. And so basically I had to go in and update manually because I didn't have Wheel Wizard installed. So with that being the case, I had to figure out how to manually reinstall, and I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. And now I was like, you know, I'll just do a fresh restart, and it put me back down at 5000 VR. But thankfully I was actually able to recover that pretty easily. Well, not easily. Yeah, it was easy, but it wasn't quick. It took me a little while, but we're back up to about 7500. And it's going a lot better now. And so I've actually really been enjoying Retro Rewind. I played for about 6 hours straight yesterday. It just didn't even feel like it. I was just having so much fun just like with the different tracks. There's so many amazing tracks on this distribution. I'm having the time of my life. Oh no! Why'd I use my mushroom there? Mud on Rainbow Road is pretty insane. I'm trying to figure out why that's even off-road. But I've gotten much better habits. I think I figured out landing. There was a comment left on the last video that mentioned how to do good landings. I appreciate that. We figured that out too. And then I've also gotten better at using my mirrors finally. I know I've been talking about it forever, just been saying it over and over again. I'll get better at using my mirrors, I'll do it. I'm finally getting used to doing it, so hopefully we're going to be seeing more mirror action here. Hopefully it doesn't distract from, hopefully it's not too distracting, but just developing better habits, getting better at trap placements. I feel like I'm getting a whole lot better at setting traps because with like rooms with lower amounts of players where you're just like maybe 1 to 3 players, you really need to be on your game when you're trying to set traps because they will absolutely, they can absolutely destroy. You can break away pretty easily, and then if your opponent keeps getting stopped by. Okay, that just carried them over. Oh wait, no it didn't. Wait, yes it did. No it didn't. What happened? That was a wacky bullet bill. Maybe we're getting first. I don't know if we got lagged or not. 182 VR. That's amazing. Right? We're at Mario Kart Stadium. Probably one of the best starting tracks in the entire series. Next to, I want to say, Luigi Circuit on the GameCube. I love it whenever the starting track is actually one that you want to play more than once. And this track definitely meets that description because it's actually a very pretty track, which really helps it. But it's also just a fun track to drive as well. And we're actually leading this race pretty good. So so I was saying about learning how to set traps, right? Just finding areas where you know people are likely to go, and then just thinking like, okay, where am I if I were driving this line, where would I be driving? And just putting traps there. Oh no, it's got triple. It didn't matter. And we're getting redded too because it slows down to hit you. Because this game makes no sense. I have no idea, and I got pushed. I threw off my timing. And I didn't get the power dodge. You know, it's okay. We can probably get a 10th place. At first to 10th is insane. Just the bullet with the center of the line. Oh, we got a shock dodge? Oh, we're absolutely back in this. Oh, and it ended right at the item box. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's hit this daisy. Get her out of the way. Oh, and a blue. Oh, no, don't stay too close to him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that backwards. No. At least the backspin. Nobody was expecting a red shell to come back. So there's that. We could have easily taken out this daisy if we were throwing that forward. I didn't see that red. I did not see that green shell that was apparently in front of me. I don't know if they threw it backwards or what happened. All right, another 163 VR. And I think we'll try to go for around 8,500 this time. I don't know yet. Oh man, Electrodrome looks amazing, and I got wheelie bumped. It looks amazing. It looks 1-to-1 with the official version. Whoever did this, I wish I could have seen the name down there. I wasn't paying that close attention. I was just so distracted by how good this track looks. But man, this is amazing. Is this a speed road? I think it is. Alright, nice. Okay, so we've got ourselves a Mega Thundercloud here. That's exactly what we need. And honestly, the zero gravity, it was definitely cool for this track, but it didn't add that much, admittedly. Alright, let's watch ourselves here. Let's not get sneezed on. Hey, that Daisy just bumped into me with these shells out. I'm learning that the shells don't really do much to protect you. Well, they do. They protect you. You can't really ram into people like you can offline. I'm learning. And that's the other thing, too. I'm learning more quirks about offline play. I mean, online play. I just took out the banana on that road. I was trying to just throw a green shell over there and give that Daisy some trouble. That's not what I meant to do. And I've dropped my blue shell. It's really interesting. I wonder how they got the floor to change color there. I'm trying to think, where could that have been taken from? Is that a rendering thing, perhaps? Like a rendering trick. But no, some tracks do that. Ooh, that Bowser got destroyed. Oh, did she block that? Alright, and there's somebody else. There's a Funky Kong that's way, way, way out in front. I meant to take the pink path this time because I wanted to see what that looked like. I think my problem is I'm not wheeling enough. Oh, that's fantastic. Alright, we're second according to this. And there's a cannon there. Completely forgot about that. So what we want to do is actually put this here. That's the line that other people want to take. And trying to make them too conspicuous. Look how far ahead the Funky Kong was. Alright, 162 VR. That is absolutely amazing. The player ahead of us has got 207. I'm shocked at how low their VR is, actually. I don't know why. I've had years and years and years of practice on this track. The mushrooms still make me nervous for some reason. I just feel like I'm always either going to over or undershoot whenever I bounce off of them. And I just gotta get that out of my head. Particularly whenever I'm trying to, when I'm using mushrooms or like when I'm boosting before getting to them. What I try to, well, of course you don't want to like boost like in the air because of air drag, but also if you're going too fast off the ramp, even before you hit the mushroom, you'll still bounce further than you really want to, higher and further than you'd want to, and they made the made the super cut. Well, not the ultra cut, but they made like the Mushroom Gorge cut there. But yeah, I'm just so afraid of these. Let's say just use a mushroom here. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of right there. It's like doing that, but in the second section. I don't know when is like I don't know how late is too late to use the mushroom so I don't overshoot. And also keeping air drag in mind has actually been super helpful because it's made me actually get more. It's made me be more mindful of like whenever I trick off of ramps and stuff, because sometimes not tricking is a better option, which was a shocking revelation. Because like, there are some instances on certain tracks. I'm trying to think of one right now. Like the ones that have like the jump, I want to say the jump bumps, the yellow ones. Sometimes it's better just to ignore them, and then some. Oh no, I almost hit myself with a green. And then some other tracks that have like ramps in the middle of the road. I think on Calamari Desert, sometimes it's just faster, just wheelie past them instead of going in the air because it slows you down so much. At least it feels that way. I don't know that for sure, but it almost feels like, man, you get slowed down so much in the air. It's almost not. Oof. Oh, that was almost really bad. It's almost not worth it. Oh, no, I'm getting past because the lightning slows you down so much. No, don't get past. Okay, woof, that Bowser was right on our tail. I think we should get at least another 90 or something VR from this though. Even in third place. Never mind, we're getting 126. We're gonna be at 8,500 in no time. And here we have 8 Rainbow Road. One of my favorite tracks in Mario Kart 8, but one of my least favorite Rainbow Roads in the series. I actually really do like this track just to drive it, but if you were to say, hey, where does this rank for you on as a Rainbow Road on a tier list, this is probably not even making it onto the list. Like, this doesn't even count for me. It just isn't a Rainbow Road. I mean, are we even driving on a Rainbow right now? Which I get it. The 3DS version also had a... What was that bump? Oh my gracious! I just got dropped back off the track again! What is this? No! Oh, that's not fair! That's so unfair! Lakitu, what are you doing? He was trying to take me back to the track, and then the fishing line broke, and I fell again. What was that? Lakitu! Money back on that one. Also, we should probably let the creator know about that. Might clip that. No shame. We just need to... Whoops. I can imagine they probably weren't expecting anyone to fall there, which it's fine. They probably do need to know that though. But they definitely didn't know about that. What am I saying? Okay, I just lost my train of thought. I just got trolled by Lakitu there. Oh, I hope it didn't happen to you too, buddy. Alright, well. Oh yeah, I was talking about how this is one of my least favorite Rainbow Roads. Yeah, this probably wouldn't even rank for me if we're doing like a... Let's see, have there been 10 Rainbow Roads? Because, I mean, I would include the arcade tracks on that list if that means that this track doesn't rank on it. That's how I feel about this track. Because it's just, like, the colors in this version are better than the original 8 version. They just didn't look good. On the original 8 version, it's just too pastel, which I actually don't mind the pastel colors. They were just too washed out for me. Oh, I'm getting redded so hard. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't. Alright, I'm not taking that right road anymore. No, come on! I didn't dodge because I wasn't in the cannon, and then I slipped off the track. That is awful. I'll try this road this time. Learn from my mistakes. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, we've got a Daisy. She also used hers. We're not catching up with her. Not unless we get a mushroom or something. But we are passing that Funky Kong. Oh, wait. We are... Oh, she got the same item. No way. She got a star into a golden. Both of us did. She countered me. Because I'm pretty sure I saw her use that more than 3 times. I'm almost certain that was a golden. What are the odds? What a weird race. Also... The fact that happened and I still got 6th, I think it's safe to say I'm getting better. Okay, +0, I appreciate that because that was not my fault. Oh no. Man, that last race, that was really funny that even happened. But we've also got a Switch 2 track here. And I think we played this track on stream not too long ago. But... this is actually... Yeah, you gotta hold to your right there because you will get jettisoned off the track if you're not careful. And I just saw someone else fall over there. For this track in Ninja Highway, I'm not saying change the track design. I'm just suggesting one arrow. Just one arrow or something. Just one extra one. Because I'm actually okay with, you know, some turns being just a little less than favorable. That's not the problem. I think just having just like a small tail, it wouldn't hurt, I don't think. Because, let's see, so you go here, and then, let's see, I think you keep to your, yeah. So if you're taking that turn as tightly as possible, you're probably running into, you're probably going to be running into you're going off the track more than likely. I've seen so many other players do the same thing. I'm still reeling from the last race, to be honest. Oh, nice try, buddy. Oh, get bombed. We got a Mega Thundercloud in 3rd place! That's amazing! Oh my goodness, we just need this? This is honestly better than a golden. Oh, you're getting caught up too, buddy. Or I'm not. And I got the shock dodge! You are no! Blow him up. Okay, you know what? Oh, it went for a mini. Oh no. Oh, that was brutal. I can't believe that just happened. 72 VR. Oh my gracious. I am so sorry to whomever that was. I don't even know what place you got in. Oh, that is awful. I can't believe that happened. This has been such a ridiculous session. Just between Rainbow Road having that happen, and then we have the blue shell flying forward on boost, and it flies forward, does an about face, comes back, and bombs the Funky Kong right in front of me. And they, by all accounts, should have won that. And they still blew up. That Daisy's gone. How did they go all the way up there? Also, so one thing about this track, I completely understand why it was widened. I completely understand why it was widened for 8 Deluxe, because this is a very, very narrow pipe to go down at towards the end there. Uh-oh, oh no. Oh, the pow dodge. This is a very narrow pipe to go down for 12 people. Because there's just going to be a higher volume of players anyway, you know, if that's 4 more than the original, but the track hasn't been altered for it, and so there's just a lot more items in there, and it feels, yeah, this is a little too narrow. I don't know, I don't want it changed or anything, but I'm just thinking like, man, that's a little yikes. So I've had some nonsense go on in there. Like, if it were about as wide as Koopa Cape, I think it's fine. But that pipe right there is just a little too narrow. I mean, I think it kind of makes the track distinct. I wouldn't want it removed, but I'm just thinking, I was like, yikes. Like, I can see why it was wide. I can understand Nintendo's, what in the world was that? I can understand Nintendo's decision to widen it in Mario Kart 8. It's definitely in spirit of the original track, because this is definitely supposed to be the 3DS version. If they decide to make a Wii U version for some reason, I don't see any problem with them changing it though. Like they'll definitely change it. But a place like this, for one of these, yeah, that's almost, there's no counterplay. There's nothing you can do. You have to hit it. You can't see it. They just got the blue shell dodge. No, they didn't. Oh my goodness. Get fibbed. Almost. Oh my goodness, we stole that race right at the very end! What is this? What is this win streak? 200 VR! Are you kidding me? How is this happening? I don't understand this. I'm scared. Alright, we're at default Mario Circuit 1. Let's just see how this goes. I think that wide open tracks in Mario Kart Wii are pretty unpredictable. I think we've already slipped someone on the banana. Oh no, we do not need this in first place. Oh no. I think this is 5 laps. This is 5 lap track. Okay. Yeah, we do not need to be getting fake item boxes in. Oh no! I was looking back to make sure I didn't get hit. Oh, literally that fib. It was in my blind spot. They threw it, and when I looked back, I didn't see it, and it was already in front of me by the time that it was over my head. When I was looking back, it was already in front of me by the time I looked back. I could not react to that. That was a really good. That was like perfectly timed snipe. The open tracks in this game are very, very interesting. I think it has something to do with the item distribution and the amount of items that let you cut through off-road. Because unlike something, oh no! Anyway, like I was saying, unlike something like 8 Deluxe, there's actually a lot more items that can be used to cut through off-road. Because not only do you have the golden and the star, you also have the, the bullet bill to a lesser extent, but you also have the Thundercloud and the Mega Mushroom that lets you cut through off-road. And so many items that just let you cut through with various different properties, it makes going off-road in this game just so unpredictable. Because, like, you have to think, like, the logistics of going on in off-road. Because it's like, okay, if I go through here with the Mega Mushroom, I'm not sure the interaction works, they modified it. I saw it earlier, but I'm not sure. Basically, I think that stars can still... Going wide. I think stars can still beat out megas in this game, and so if you go into the off-road and then get hit by and then get starred when you're in the off-road, that can be devastating if you shrink back down while you're still out there. All right, 62 VR. We've actually made it to 8,500. What do you know? GP Bowser's Castle. Okay, there's no way I'm passing up an opportunity to play on this track. I think we'll try to depending on how this race goes, this might be our last race of the session. This has been a really good session, but I don't want to get too far ahead because I'm just trying to find good stopping points. But about the GP tracks, I just love the way all of these look, really. And this is actually a very, very good version, well, visually good version of Bowser's Castle. It's a little bit on the linear side. Okay, it's quite on the linear side. It's an arcade track. But just look at all the different variety of areas we drive through. And I just wish that, well, actually, you know what? I won't even say that. So, for other custom track creators, I'd just be interested in seeing if if they'd be interested in like adapting some of the arcade tracks design language in terms of like having like a whole bunch of stuff going on in the backgrounds. But then again, I'm thinking I could just make my own I'm thinking about like why not just make my own custom tracks and just see how that goes, and then just make it like less linear. These kind of aesthetics, these kind of visuals. Ooh, careful. But just with slightly more complex track design, or significantly more complex design. Who knows? I was thinking like, you know, if any custom track creator out there is thinking like, what should I make? I'm thinking, just give it a try. Who knows? But also myself, I'm thinking, yeah, I could probably do something like this. First, I have to figure out how to make Mario Kart Wii custom tracks. I haven't done that in like, oh my goodness. I think I threw something together like 6-8 years ago maybe, but I don't remember how to do any of it. I don't even think I have the software for it anymore. I have to re-download it. But I'd definitely be interested in making my own custom track just to see what would happen, you know? But this race has been going pretty smoothly so far, just be able to get ourselves a solid second place. And I think if we can just manage to stay here and hope for a blue shell, we might be in really good shape. That blooper actually almost caused me to run through that red shell. Oh no. Okay, so they've dropped their item. And that green shell was in our blind spot again. That's crazy. There's nippers on the side there. Just noticed those. But yeah, pretty good race. Pretty comfortable race there. Comfortable second place. And I think this session's been going pretty well, but I think we just better go ahead and end on a high note here. So how much VR do we have? 8,656 VR. Okay, I think that was our best session yet. So much unbelievable nonsense happened, yet we still managed to pull through in the end, and I couldn't be happier. For the next video, I'm on the fence as to whether I want to go for 9,000 VR or if I want to go for 9,500. And if you're enjoying the Retro Rewind grind as much as I have, then be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe to see the next post as soon as it goes live. Alright, take care.